Hey, you guys, it's Denise Walsh here. Welcome back to Monday Night Dream Life Experience. Each and every Monday night, I connect with you live. I get to interact with you, answer any questions that you have, specifically about starting and scaling your coaching business. Now, here's what I know. Leaders need to be led, coaches need to be coached. And so my goal here in this group is to help you level up so you can be the best coach to your clients and truly support their shifts. And so today we were going to have a guest, but she's not feeling well. So I'm just going to share with you a few things I've learned over the years about how to shift and grow your money mindset. So if this is something you're interested in, if you want to make more money in 2024 than you ever have, and in fact, what if you were to double your income easily, effortlessly, more quickly, like feeling good and alignment, all the things, I want to hear a yes, please in the comments below. I want to hear from you because I know I am committed to doubling my income in 2024 and have it feel easy and effortless and like fun, right? Like that is what this is all about. We don't become entrepreneurs to be a slave to our business. We become entrepreneurs because we love what we have to offer, and it provides us time freedom to hang out with our family, go to basketball games, whatever the case may be, right? Work from the beach. That is what I am doing as well. So, all right, I'm going to look on in the group here because I can't see comments on my screen for some reason. So let me know you can hear me and everything's good. Hey, Joey. Yes. Okay, Joey says, yes, please. Me too. We are doubling our income this next year. So a couple things that we want to think about when we think about money mindset is the subconscious expectations that we have around money. Now, for those of you in 90 Day U-Turn, you've learned all about money mindset, and we actually have several weeks where we shift through this together, but I'll give you guys kind of an overview here today. In our first 7 years of life, we become our beliefs are hardwired into our system. And so we want to take a look at our family, our community, our friends. What was life like back in our childhood years? Was life considered hard? Was it a grind? Was it, what is that phrase? Stealing Peter to pay Paul or whatever that is, right? Was it abundant? Was it like fruitful? Was there stress about money or not even a conversation? Where was your family in terms of money back when you were youth? Now, what's really fascinating is even though the first 7 years were a sponge and we're really absorbing what's around us and our body is saying, oh, that's normal. It's normal to be stressed out about money. It's normal to hate my job. It's normal to not love what I'm doing. Like these are all things that are considered normal. If that was you, right? If that was your family growing up, I think a lot of families stay where they are even if they don't like it because at least they understand it. And so a lot of times our subconscious expectation, this hard wiring that we get in our first 7 years areas of life or first 7 years of life is like, yeah, this is how it goes. This is adulting. We just do what we need to do, and it's the daily grind, and we're a part of it. And so even as an adult, what's fascinating about our subconscious is that it wants us to stay safe, and it wants us to be, quote, normal. It doesn't want us to deviate from the tribe too much because then we get eaten by a lion. So if the tribe is saying being in debt is normal, if the tribe is saying being overweight is normal, if the tribe is saying that having dysfunctional relationships is normal, then our expectations, even if we want something different, our body will go, oh wait, this is what's normal. And so instead of just saying we want something, we have to actually make it our normal, and then our body will go figure out how to make that so. It's fascinating when you understand how our bodies and our brain works because then you can kind of start to hack it. I often say action is king, belief is queen. And so we want to have both. We can't just say we want something. We got to actually firmly believe it and step into it as well. So step one is to figure out where you came from. Like, what are these old expectations that are no longer serving us? And once we bring it to light, we can actually do something with it. And this is where the healing comes in, because sometimes those old expectations are there because someone else told us that we're not good enough, that we will never amount to something, that, you know, just be quiet, little girl, like that kind of stuff, right? I mean, you've probably seen all the memes that say, bossy girls now turn into leaders, right? And so who knows what you may have been told as a kid that maybe suppressed you into staying quiet or small or letting others default into leadership positions. Or I know for me, it was like service was, what's the word? Service was primed. Like if I had a servant's heart and I let you go first, like I was an awesome person. And so my youth group girl, like let other people go first all of the time. And that's not a bad thing, but here's the deal. As a leader or as a business owner, I can't always default to letting other people go first. Like I have to make decisions and I have to say yes and I have to ask for what I want and I have to step into this role that wasn't normal for me as a kid because I learned that the servant is the one who gets exalted essentially and praised and all of these things. And so what about for you? I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What are some old beliefs that you kind of maybe didn't even realize were given to you as a child? It could be things like success is hard. I heard people say recently that I can't handle a thriving business. I'll be too busy and then I won't have time, or I don't want to be burnt out and so I'm scared to really go all in. You know, things like that I think are these glass barriers that hold us back from truly going for it and creating a business we love because we're a little bit timid, we're a little bit shy, or we're doing it without the belief. And then we go, oh, see, I told you it wasn't going to work. Anyway, and we self-sabotage our efforts. And so step one is figuring out where you came from, and then we work to release it. Step two is deciding where we want to go. Now, here's what I know. We will never out-earn our own self-image. And as the title of this live is, your bank balance is a reflection of your nervous system. So when we talk about that old nervous system, those old beliefs, that's like our comfort zone. And if we want a new comfort zone, a new normal, we are going to have to shift our nervous system to feel comfortable saying, I'm rich. To feel comfortable saying, I make $25,000 a month. To feel comfortable saying, this is how my life is. I'm a debt-free. I own my own home. Like whatever the goal is, we want that to feel normal. And the way that we do that is through repetition, 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 action, action, action. And so what we do in 90 Day U-Turn is we support the growth of like creating this new comfort zone, shifting our nervous system through repetition, 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 but then also holding each other accountable to new action. Action is king, belief is queen. We got to do the dang thing if we want to grow our business, if we want to sign up clients, if we want to build our income. We have to take new action, which means we're going to consistently rub up against our comfort zone. So through repetition, we speak life over what it is that we want. How many of you wake up every single day and think about what it is you want life to look like? How many of you wake up every day and go like, thank you for the new clients that are coming my way today. Thank you for the new customers that are coming my way, right? Oftentimes we wake up and we go, oh, life stinks, or this isn't good enough, or I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish. What if we use that repetition to decide and discover and declare a life that we truly want? So Joey says, don't want too much. Yeah, we can feel greedy if we have too much. It can, these are the silent killers of our business because it's other people's expectations that potentially we're still listening to, even if we don't quite realize it. So, speaking life into your business means that you see yourself 3 steps ahead of where you are right now. And then through repetition, we put it everywhere. Everywhere. What is it that you really want? How much money do you want to make? How many people do you want to serve? How many clients do you want to have? And then we don't just say it. It's not just like the affirmation is around our house and now all of a sudden we have clients. But it's we're doing the action with that high belief. That's where the magic comes in. So we're taking action. We're following up with leads. We're generating leads. We're messaging people. We're emailing, we're networking, we're doing speaking gigs, we are getting out in the community, we're telling people we're open for business consistently with the high belief that our product is awesome, that we've got something they need and want, and that this is going to be a game changer for them too. When you marry that high belief with that action, fireworks start to come and the how starts to show up for you. Guys, I have story after story after story of a customer signing up right at the last minute, or the right person saying yes right when I needed them to. And most of the time, it was really just me taking consistent action, but that high belief did a few things. Number one, it gave me confidence when I was marketing my business. And number two, I didn't give up. I didn't give up on the last day of the month. I kept messaging people until. I didn't give up when, I had a Costa Rica retreat to fill. I just messaged people and connected with people until it got full, until the spots ran out, right? And so what we want to do is we want to grow our nervous system, shift our nervous system, which means declaring what we want and speaking life into it, and getting out of fight or flight mode. Ooh, baby. Can you take massive action in the rest and digest mode? That's like chef's kiss. Because really what happens, I find, is that most of us are working in chronic stress or fight or flight mode. We're kind of in freak out mode, and we say we want something, but it's this needy kind of energy. And instead, what we want to do is, yes, have that high expectation and belief in speaking life into what it is we want, and have this peace and calm that it's coming. What do you think about that? What would it be like to work your business with high energy, high expectation, but yet this deep-seated peace that the how's showing up, that it's happening for you, and that you trust the process? What would that really look like? And that's what we do in 90 Day U-Turn. And that's what I teach my Dream Life coaches to do for themselves, but then also for their clients, to live in rest and digest, but also have a big expectation for where it is they want to go. So their comfort zone, their nervous system starts to rest in this new image and really hardwire those new expectations. Now, if you haven't seen, I'm offering a 3-hour annual planning session in December, so next month, and you are all invited. And what we're going to do during this 3-hour annual planning session is we are going to take a look back on where we came from. So we're going to look at your numbers. We're going to take a look at your income. We're going to take a look at the new habits you created. We're going to reflect, and then we're going to redream. And I've got all these exercises and workbook stuff that we're going to do together to hold you accountable. So we do it together. You're going to have time to write. You're going to have time to speak. And then we end by creating a game plan for 2024. So you can reverse engineer your big, audacious, hairy goal and set these deadlines for yourself throughout the year that will make you excited to keep on going. And then we end with what I call a dream soiree, right? Where it's 5 years from now and we've accomplished all of our goals. And that's a really fun way to end the event. So spend 3 hours with me in a few weeks next Sunday and grab your ticket today at dreamworkbook.com/2024. This is an event that I do each and every year. And because of it, I've written books, I've redesigned books. I like have that next vision for myself ready to go. And then it's just a matter of making it happen. So I hope this was helpful. I would love to hear your aha moments below. And if you're interested in joining me for this 3-hour event in December, be sure to grab your Cyber Monday ticket today. I'm going to be shifting the price back to normal price tomorrow afternoon, so be sure you grab it. Let me take a look and see what questions we have. Joey, yes. Yes. Joey says she is needing some energy. Yes, we can't do this by ourselves, you guys. We just can't. Like in our office by ourselves, it gets old, it gets boring, it gets tiresome. We need energy to keep ourselves in our own game, and we do that through community. So grab your ticket to the Dream Workshop, the Dream Board Party event in December. I'd love to see you there. And yeah, write down any questions you have. I'll see you guys there. Okay, see you then. Bye.